Toddy Mustang in T11 is third. Jason Short in T11 is P5. Toddy Mustang in T6 is third. Wiremu is fourth on mediums. Dave B Racing in T1 is P6. Best lap is a 1:23.520. Jason Short is P5. Wiremu in T1 is P5. The qualification session is at 2018, layout in Road Atlanta, USA. Jason Short from New Zealand in T1 is first on mediums. Toddy Mustang from New Zealand in T4 is P4 on mediums. Jason Short in T7 is first. That Canadian guy from Canada in T9 is third on mediums. The race dictator from New Zealand in T10B is sixth on mediums. Jason Short in T1 is P1. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Jason Short is up 1.21 in T6. Jason Short is up 0.76 in T9. Jason Short improved is first with a 122.720. Fireball is provisional pole with a 122.700. Dave B Racing is 6th. Dave B Racing improved is P3 with a 125.788. 3.088 off pole. Toddy Mustang in T1 is P6. Dave B Racing from New Zealand in the SEs is P4 up 0.19 on mediums. Jason Short is second up 0.20. Jason Short is provisional pole with a 122.635. Dave B Racing in T11 is 4th. Dave B Racing improved is P3 with a 123.160. 0.525 off pole. The Race Dictatinator is provisional pole with a 122.606. That Canadian guy is 7th. That Canadian guy is up 3.52 in T10B. That Canadian guy improved is 5th with a 123.676. 1.070 off pole. Wiremew is 7th. Wiremew is provisional pole with a 121.933. Jason Short is P3. Jason Short is up 0.42 in T8. Jason Short is up 0.47 in T11. Jason Short improved is second with a 122.016. 0.083 off pole. Toddy Mustang in T10B is 7th up 2.45. Toddy Mustang improved is second with a 121.965. 0.032 off pole. That Canadian guy in T11 is P7. That Canadian guy improved is P4 with a 122.593. 0.660 off pole. Jason Short in T7 is P3 up 0.17. Jason Short is up 0.27 in T10A. Five minutes remaining in the session. Wiremew in T7 is P1 on mediums. Best lap is a 121.933. Fireball from New Zealand is 6th up 0.14 on mediums. Best lap is a 122.700. 0.767 off pole. Jason Short is third up 0.37. Jason Short is up 0.21 in T9. Fireball is 6th. Fireball Improved is 4th with a 122.534. 0.601 off pole. Jason Short in the SEs is P3 up 0.31. Fireball in T6 is 4th up 0.60. Fireball is up 0.28 in T9. Fireball is provisional pole with a 121.906. Jason Short is provisional pole with a 121.632. Fireball is up 0.02 in T3. Fireball is up 0.32 in T6. Fireball is up 0.77 in T9. Fireball is provisional pole with a 121.360. Wiremu is P4 up 0.39. Wiremu is up 0.32 in T10B. Dave B Racing in T6 is 7th up 0.25. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Jason Short is P2 up 0.20. Fireball in T4 is first. Best lap is a 121.360. Broadcast bot is 20th. The race session is at 2018, layout in Road Atlanta, USA. The race dictatinator from New Zealand is 5th on mediums. Fireball is P1. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Toddy Mustang from New Zealand in T1 is P3 on mediums. Toddy Mustang is now P7. Fireball from New Zealand in the SEs is 2nd on mediums. Dave B Racing from New Zealand in T6 is P3 on mediums. Fireball in T8 is 2nd. Dave B Racing in T10A is P3. That Canadian guy from Canada in T12 is 4th on mediums. That Canadian guy is now 3rd. The race dictatinator in T2 is P4, 0.1 behind that Canadian guy. The race dictatinator passed that Canadian guy for 3rd. That Canadian guy is 4th, 0.3 behind the race dictatinator. Fireball in T6 on lap 2 is 5th, 0.5 ahead of Toddy Mustang. Toddy Mustang in T8 is P6, 1.0 behind Fireball. Fireball in T10B is P5 battling that Canadian guy. Fireball lost P5 to Toddy Mustang. The race dictatinator from New Zealand in T1 is 3rd, 0.6 behind Dave B Racing. Fireball in T4 on lap 3 is 6th, 0.4 behind Toddy Mustang. Toddy Mustang was 2.2 faster last lap. The race dictatinator in T6 is P3, 0.7 behind Dave B Racing. The race dictatinator was 1.1 faster last lap. Toddy Mustang is P5, 0.5 ahead of Fireball. The race dictatinator in T10A is 3rd, 0.9 behind Dave B Racing. Fireball in T11 is 6th. Best lap is a 1:26.407. 4.285 off the fastest lap. Fireball passed Toddy Mustang for 5th. Toddy Mustang from New Zealand is P6, 0.3 behind Fireball. Fireball is 5th. Best lap is a 1:23.094. 1.000 off the fastest lap. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Toddy Mustang is P6, 0.9 behind Fireball. Fireball is P5, 0.5 behind that Canadian guy. Toddy Mustang in T10B is 6th. Best lap is a 1:23.500. 1.406 off the fastest lap. Fireball in T1 on lap 5 is 5th, 0.4 behind that Canadian guy. Dave B Racing is 2nd, 0.8 behind Jason Short. Fireball is P5, 0.5 ahead of Toddy Mustang. Toddy Mustang is P6, 0.3 behind Fireball. Fireball is P5, 0.6 ahead of Toddy Mustang. Toddy Mustang in T12 is P6, 1.0 behind Fireball. Fireball in T3 is P5 on mediums, 0.3 behind that Canadian guy. Toddy Mustang is P6, 0.3 behind Fireball. Fireball in T7 is 5th, 0.3 ahead of Toddy Mustang. Fireball is now P7. Toddy Mustang is P5, 0.1 behind Wiremew. That Canadian guy in T10B is P6, 0.2 behind Toddy Mustang. Toddy Mustang is 5th, 0.1 ahead of that Canadian guy. Dave B Racing in T1 on lap 7 is P2, 0.4 ahead of the race dictator. The race dictator in T3 is 3rd, 0.2 ahead of Wiremew. The race dictator lost 6th to Fireball. Dave B Racing is P2 on mediums, 0.2 behind Jason Short. That Canadian guy is 4th, 0.2 ahead of Toddy Mustang. Dave B Racing is P2, 0.7 behind Jason Short. 10 minutes remaining in the session. That Canadian guy in T10B is P4, 0.4 ahead of Fireball. Dave B Racing from New Zealand in T1 is second, 1.0 behind Jason Short. Fireball from New Zealand in T4 is 5th, 0.4 behind that Canadian guy. Dave B Racing on lap 8 is P2, 0.7 behind Jason Short. Toddy Mustang from New Zealand in T7 is P5, 0.1 ahead of that Canadian guy. Dave B Racing is P2, 0.9 behind Jason Short. Fireball in T11 is P5, 0.2 behind Toddy Mustang. That Canadian guy in T1 is P6, 0.6 behind Fireball. That Canadian guy is now P4. Fireball in the SEs is P6. Best lap is a 1:22.457. 1.025 off the fastest lap. Fireball lost P6 to the race dictator. Toddy Mustang in T6 is 5th, 0.7 ahead of the race dictator. The race dictator is 6th, 0.8 behind Toddy Mustang. Toddy Mustang in T10B is P5, 0.8 behind that Canadian guy. Toddy Mustang was 1.8 faster last lap. The race dictator is P6 battling Fireball. The race dictator lost P6 to Fireball. The race dictator passed Fireball for 6th. Wiremew is 3rd on mediums, 0.7 behind Dave B Racing. Toddy Mustang is P5, 0.5 behind that Canadian guy. That Canadian guy was 1.0 faster last lap. Wiremew is P3, 0.3 behind Dave B Racing. Toddy Mustang is P5, 0.2 behind that Canadian guy. Dave B Racing in T1 on lap 11 is P3, 0.3 behind Wiremew. Dave B Racing passed Wiremew for 2nd. Wiremew in the SEs is P3, 0.9 behind Dave B Racing. 5 minutes remaining in the session. That Canadian guy is 5th, 0.8 ahead of the race dictator. Wiremew in T8 is P3, 0.7 behind Dave B Racing. The race dictator is 6th, 0.5 behind that Canadian guy. Dave B Racing in T12 is P3, 0.2 behind Wiremew. That Canadian guy in T1 is 6th, 1.0 behind the race dictator. Dave B Racing is 3rd, 0.4 behind Wiremew. Dave B Racing passed Wiremew for P2. Wiremew is P3 on mediums, 0.7 behind Dave B Racing. That Canadian guy is 6th, 1.5 behind the race dictator. Wiremew in T11 is 3rd, 0.7 behind Dave B Racing. That Canadian guy in T1 on lap 13 is 6th, 1.2 behind the race dictator. Wiremew is P3, 0.5 behind Dave B Racing. That Canadian guy in T7 is 6th, 1.2 behind the race dictator. Wiremew is 3rd battling Dave B Racing. Wiremew passed Dave B Racing for 2nd. Dave B Racing in T12 is P3, 0.4 behind Wiremew. That Canadian guy in T1 is P6, 0.8 behind the race dictator. Wiremew is 3rd, 0.3 behind Dave B Racing. Wiremew was 1.0 faster last lap. Dave B Racing in T7 is P3 battling Wiremew. Toddy Mustang in T9 is P4. Best lap is a 121.790. 0.358 off the fastest lap. Dave B Racing in T12 is P3, 0.8 behind Wiremew. Wiremew was 1.0 faster last lap. Toddy Mustang in T3 is P4. Dave B Racing is P3. Best lap is a 121.699. 0.267 off the fastest lap. Fireball in T7 is 6th, 2.5 behind the race dictator. Jason Short is first. The leader has just finished the race. Jason Short from New Zealand finished first. Wiremew finished second. Dave B Racing finished third. Toddy Mustang finished P4. The race dictator finished fifth. Fireball finished P6. That Canadian guy finished 7th. Broadcast bot is 8th. The race session is at 2018, layout in Road Atlanta, USA. That Canadian guy from Canada is P1 on mediums. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Fireball from New Zealand in T1 is second on mediums. Fireball is now P7. The race dictator from New Zealand in the SEs is fourth on mediums. The race dictator is now third. Toddy Mustang from New Zealand in T6 is fourth on mediums. The race dictator is third. Toddy Mustang is fourth. The race dictator in T1 is third, 0.2 ahead of Toddy Mustang. Toddy Mustang in the SEs is P4, 0.3 behind the race dictator. Jason Short from New Zealand is P5 on mediums, 0.5 behind Toddy Mustang. Dave B Racing from New Zealand in T8 is second on mediums, 0.9 behind that Canadian guy. Dave B Racing passed that Canadian guy for P1. Dave B Racing lost first to that Canadian guy. The race dictator is sixth on mediums, 0.4 behind Wiremew. The race dictator is now sixth. Dave B Racing in T9 is P3. Best lap is a 1:30.338. 2.123 off the fastest lap. Dave B Racing is now P2. Toddy Mustang is third, 0.7 ahead of Jason Short. Jason Short from New Zealand in T10A is P4, 0.4 ahead of Wiremew. Dave B Racing in T11 is P2, 0.3 ahead of Toddy Mustang. Toddy Mustang in T1 is third battling Dave B Racing. Toddy Mustang is now P2. Jason Short in the SEs is third, 0.3 behind Toddy Mustang. Toddy Mustang in T6 is P2, 0.3 behind that Canadian guy. Toddy Mustang was 2.6 faster last lap. Jason Short in T8 is P3, 0.4 ahead of Wiremew. Wiremew was 1.8 faster last lap. That Canadian guy in T10A is second battling Toddy Mustang. 15 minutes remaining in the session. That Canadian guy lost P4 to the race dictator. Jason Short is second, 0.3 behind Toddy Mustang. Jason Short is now first. Wiremew in T4 is second on mediums, 0.3 ahead of the race dictator. The race dictator is third, 0.5 behind Wiremew. Wiremew is second, 0.5 ahead of the race dictator. The race dictator in T9 is third, 0.5 behind Wiremew. Wiremew in T11 is second, 0.6 behind Jason Short. Toddy Mustang in T1 is P5, 0.2 behind that Canadian guy. Wiremew is second, 0.7 behind Jason Short. The Race Dictatinator in T6 is third, 1.0 behind Wiremew. Toddy Mustang in T8 is fifth, 0.8 behind that Canadian guy. That Canadian guy was 2.4 faster last lap. Wiremew in T10B is P2, 0.9 behind Jason Short. Toddy Mustang is P5. Best lap is a 124.443. 2.836 off the fastest lap. The Race Dictatinator in the SEs is third, 1.2 behind Wiremew. Toddy Mustang is fifth, 0.3 behind that Canadian guy. The Race Dictatinator in T8 is P3, 0.2 behind Wiremew. The Race Dictatinator passed Wiremew for second. Wiremew in T10A on lap 6 is P3, 0.5 behind the Race Dictatinator. Fireball on lap 6 is P6, 1.9 behind that Canadian guy. Fireball was 2.7 faster last lap. Wiremew in the SEs is P3, 0.6 behind the Race Dictatinator. The Race Dictatinator was 1.9 faster last lap. Toddy Mustang on lap 7 is P4, 0.1 behind Wiremew. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Toddy Mustang passed Wiremew for third. Wiremew is P4, 0.4 behind Toddy Mustang. Fireball in T9 is P6, 0.6 behind that Canadian guy. Wiremew is P4, 1.1 behind Toddy Mustang. The Race Dictatinator in T4 is P2, 0.9 behind Jason Short. Jason Short in the SEs is second, 0.3 ahead of the Race Dictatinator. Jason Short is now first. race dictatinator is P2, 0.3 behind Jason Short. Toddy Mustang in T6 on lap 8 is P3, 0.1 ahead of Wiremew. The race dictatinator is P2, 0.3 behind Jason Short. Wiremew in T10A is third. Best lap is a 121.992. 0.385 off the fastest lap. The race dictatinator is P2, 0.3 behind Jason Short. The race dictatinator was 3.3 faster last lap. Wiremew in T3 is third, 0.2 ahead of Toddy Mustang. The race dictatinator is second, 0.4 ahead of Wiremew. Wiremew in T7 is P3, 0.3 behind the race dictatinator. Wiremew was 2.4 faster last lap. The race dictatinator in T9 on lap 9 is P2, 0.1 ahead of Wiremew. Wiremew in T11 is third, 0.3 ahead of Fireball. The race dictatinator in T1 is second. Best lap is a 122.015. 0.408 off the fastest lap. Fireball in the SEs is P4, 0.5 behind Wiremew. The race dictatinator in T6 is second, 0.6 behind Jason Short. Wiremew in T8 is third, 1.0 behind the race dictatinator. Five minutes remaining in the session. The race dictatinator in T10A is second. Wiremew is P3. The race dictatinator in T4 is P2. Best lap is a 121.912. 0.305 off the fastest lap. Wiremew is P3, 0.3 behind the race dictatinator. Toddy Mustang in T7 is P5, 0.9 behind Fireball. Wiremew in T9 is P3, 0.6 behind the race dictatinator. The race dictated